What's going on, everybody? It's Matt again. We're going to talk about another third-party transformer. It's going to be Iron Factory's EX-67 Scythe of Bifrons, I think is how you pronounce that, or their Hellbat. Their second to last, I mean technically third to last combiner part or team member for their breast force. I know we're still having Guy Hawk, which we'll need to actually finish off the combiner. And then I think we're going to be getting Death Cobra here at some point. But this is, anyways, the left arm of Lio Kaiser. But pretty big box, just like all the other ones, because he comes with a lot of stuff. But taking a look at the front, I mean, he's going to come packaged in robot mode. He's going to be sitting there in the window, but he's got a whole bunch of stuff in this box. But same exact packaging, basically, as all the other ones. Iron Factory 2024, even though I got mine in 2025. But nice shadow box there on the side. Here we are, some promo shots. He is going to be the left arm. But yeah. And he is going to come with, of course, his set of purple instructions of all of his transformation and stuff in his CAD drawings, okay instructions. But let's take a look at him. All right, and here he is. Yeah, he's a pretty nice little jet. I mean, obviously, he's a jet former, obviously, so he's a robot smashed under the bottom of a jet, but it's kind of what we've come to expect. From the top, he looks really good, though. Obviously, my faction symbols, ignore those. But yeah, unlike Leo Zach, he does have colored landing gear, which is nice. But I think he looks the part. So he's going to come with a ton of stuff. So I'm going to put him in the back there so we can look at this. He's going to come with some of his combiner parts. Obviously, he's going to come with the combiner forearm, panel, and hand. So that's pretty nice. He's going to come with another one of these. We've gotten one of these with every single one of the members. So this is going to be a crazy weapon. So we got another one of those. He comes with the handle for the staff, or I guess whatever this is going to end up being. It's like a knuckles or something, but he comes with this. He also comes with this cover for the joint, like the combiner joint elbow, for the elbow. So that's cool. He's going to come with another thing that all of them came with, the good old post and the two ends of the spear. So he can have a spear like all the other ones. But he does come with his namesake. He comes with a scythe piece, which is pretty cool. You can just remove any one of those and plug it into that hole. And he now has a scythe, which is pretty sweet. He's going to come with a whole bunch of different hand options. He's got some expressive open hands. He's got two of those. He's going to come with kind of like a karate chop hand. And he's going to come with these holding hands. And then obviously the fists that are already on him. But he's going to come with a pair of each of those. And then his three options for his Breastmaster buddy. Here is the gun version. Just regular old plastic with some paint on the barrels and on these little crest pieces here. He comes with the fake chest plate here, which is a nice painted hollow part. And then obviously the Breastmaster companion itself. So yeah, comes with a ton of stuff, as all of them have. But move all this aside, and we're gonna talk about him. So I guess we'll just jump straight into his transformation. So to do so, we're just gonna collapse his landing gear. Oh, actually, we can't collapse those yet. So just collapse the front. And then for the front, just going to kind of pop this off of here and move it out just a little bit. We're going to come with the wings back here. Just pull them off of this little tab here. And be careful because you do really have to flex this. I've got a little bit of stress marks here on these ball joints, so be careful. They're going to come undone from the forearm parts here, right here. And then the entire arm section is going to come up on these double joints, just like their Seekers and just like Leo Zach. Going to come up and plug into the torso like so. Rotate the arm around and pull the fist down on that little panel here, right here, on the other side. Just kind of get those out of the way. And we're just going to kind of rotate his head around. And then down here, kind of getting these out of the way. Just kind of lift up on this panel a little bit just to get it out of the way. And then here, from this section here, just kind of pull on that, and then the legs are just going to kind of slide out, lifting up these panels. We're just going to get those out of the way. And I think they should come up a little bit more. No. Okay, so that's only as far as they come up. But then these panels are just going to kind of rest up against the backs of those. Now we can actually collapse the landing gear into the leg here. And then the feet are going to come down like so. And we can split the legs. Now for the back, let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. So, back here, going to kind of bring this down. And then this whole thing is going to rotate on this ball joint up here. And we're just going to kind of keep this out of the way for now, because these wing panels are going to flip in like this and then kind of lift up off of here. There's a little peg that goes into this slot right here, and then just rotate the whole thing around like this. So bring that up, bring off of that peg kind of at an angle. I don't know if you saw that, kind of bring it off at an angle, and then rotate this around to get it out of the way. And then this whole thing will just kind of come back up and collapse back onto the back here, and then this will just kind of sit down and rest in that little groove right there, and then adjust the wings accordingly. And there he is. And just because I was curious, I did see you have to put a little bit of force into pulling these legs back up, because they do lock into a specific spot right here, so the panel can close. But yeah, there he actually is, with his legs extended a bit more. But let's kind of take a better look at him. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Got a nice face sculpt. Very toon looking. It is actually kind of a shame, I think, that they went for the more toon looking head sculpt, because of the whole aesthetic from these guys. It's kind of like IDW-ish or IDW adjacent. It would have been really cool if we had the IDW head. But I guess he would have had to have been a little bit slimmer looking to kind of match his appearance from in the comics. But I think that his head sculpt is fine. Got some nice painted eyes. But yeah, he actually cleans up pretty good. I mean, he's got jet kibble, obviously, just like Leo Zach did. But at least we can kind of angle the wings to get them out of the way, unlike we could with Leo Zach. But yeah, let's jump right into articulation. He's got a ball jointed head, which is nice. He has a shoulder joint here on a pin, so I can rotate up and down. He has a ball jointed shoulder, so you can move that however you want to, and you actually can get clearance to get 360 degrees now, because obviously we can get the wings out of the way. These little panels rotate out of the way. I guess if you wanted to get like way up, but that kind of pops off the ball joint, you can get all the way out if you wanted to. So that is a thing that you can do. I can rotate down here at the shoulder 360 degrees, and it has a double jointed elbow to get you the full bend. And a ball jointed wrist. And obviously you can pop off the hands and put on any of the replacements. For the waist, I don't think, yeah, there's no, well, kind of an ab crunch, just a little bit, but I think that's kind of for the combined mode transformation more than anything. But I think that you can use that if you want to. And actually, for the waist rotation, it kind of rotates this panel with it, so you kind of have to pull down to access it, but you do have a full waist rotation. And for the hips here, you can get forwards about that far. You kind of can't do much with this panel, so you can only really get his legs back that far, unfortunately. But you can get them out all the way. I got a rotation here at the thigh, 360 degrees, and he does have a double joint here at the knee, which will get you, I gotta kind of move him out of the way because of this fin here, but you can get pretty good articulation there for the knee. And he has a ball jointed foot, so you can get, your ankle rocks forwards and back, however you need to. His toe obviously can bend down a little bit, can bend up a lot because of transformation, and the heel here actually can move a little bit, but I think that's more for the combined mode. But yeah, pretty good articulation. But as far as his Breastmaster buddy, we'll go ahead and go over him. So obviously here he is in his Breastmaster mode, and to get him into gun mode, you literally just like that. That's it. The handle's already out. You can use it like this. You can hold it just fine, but I think it looks kind of stupid. So at least they gave us the kind of tune accurate version that we can use. But he will peg into his chest right like that. And it is certainly a thing that you can do. I don't think it looks very good, but to each their own. I will not be displaying mine like that. But of course we have the fake chest panel, which I think looks much, much, much better. So, but to transform this little guy, all you gotta do is bring the little bat feet down, put this peg back into the body, fold out the little wings, and lift up the head. And there we go. There's his little bat companion, which I think looks pretty nice. But yeah, there's the main thing. I can never get this thing to stand, but yeah, Hellbat. And for some size comparisons, how about we put him next to, here he is with Iron Factory's Drift, just because I have to, like Empire of Stone. And here is, how about one of Iron Factory's Seeker Mold. Here he is with Skywarp. And here he is with Megatron. Here, I'll move him out of the way. There he is with Megatron. And of course, here is the whole team so far. So close, just one more, and we'll be able to finish these guys off. Alright, and there he is. Iron Factory's EX-67 Scythe of Bifrons. Hellbat. Love him, as always. I always like Iron Factory stuff. Really nice figures. Definitely, not the best jet mode, but, I mean, it is what it is. It's pretty simplistic, especially at this size. But he's pretty good. His little bat companion down there, I can never quite get to stand. I think that the feet are just too small, and his little butt gun pieces always kind of keep him from standing upright. But he's pretty good. Of course, like I said, I wish that we had gotten a more IDW esque head. And another thing that I hadn't mentioned up until now is he's very light blue. I feel like his color should be definitely more of like a navy blue, maybe like with a little bit of a purple hue to it, just a little bit darker. I just feel like he's too light, like he's too saturated. But other than that, I mean, he's great. Good amount of accessories. You know, his obviously I didn't go over his combine mode because I'm gonna do that in the video that will follow when I eventually get Hawk, so we can finish off the set. But yeah, he's got some real nice articulation. The only thing that's really limiting him, of course, is his back kibble there with all of the jet parts. But it's a pretty good figure. But yeah. If you like my stuff, you want to give me a follow, please check out my link tree below. And if you want to support me on Patreon for any of like my Armored Core stuff or my models that I make, please do so. That will also be linked in the description. But yeah, if you like this type of content, please like the video, comment, subscribe to my channel, so you can see some of my other stuff. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.